Hello, my name is Starlight. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I just want to reach out to all of you out there, see how all of you are doing. I hope you are taking good care of yourself, and also I hope you're able to get out in nature somewhere, and that is what I'm about, really. I love getting out, and I made a video earlier which is uploading right now as I speak, and I did put a little message in there about how much I really love getting out in nature, and there is a reason for that, is that I never did this, but it was something that I would have loved to done before, is to camp all summer, go out and just like the whole entire summer, um, right about, well, a little bit later, not quite yet now, but all the way up until the beginning of September is good for me. Just camp out the whole time, because that's how I'm a campaholic, really, when it comes to hiking or any of that stuff. I love to do all of it. And I haven't camped in a long time, so anyway, I'm hoping this year around my birthday that I will be able to go out camping somewhere. Um, that is something that I'm looking forward to doing if I possibly can. So anyway, I really want to reach out to all of you, and this video is really, I did let some of you know in some of the videos that I already made, that I was going to be making this video. I already made it before, but before I get going on that is I do want to reach out to all of you out there and let you know, if you are new, welcome to my YouTube channel, and how to get to my channel. My page is Starlight Kathy with a K Digman. So that's how you can find my channel and find all the videos there. And I still got to work on organizing them and putting them in playlists. I did that wrong in the beginning. So anyway, hey, you learn as you go, So I'm, it's a part of life. That's why I can admit to pretty much anything. There's only one thing that I probably would want secret, but everything else I really don't, it's not really a big deal. Um, so anyway, before I get started, I just want to make sure, like I said earlier, is that you're getting out, and I don't know what your weather is like in your area. Like yesterday, I didn't get out because I couldn't really do any hiking on the rainy days and stuff like that. So yesterday was a on and off rainy day, and today was a little iffy, you know. So anyway, now I could start, and if you like this video, you could give it a thumbs up. You could share it with a friend, a dog, family members, and whoever will watch it, because I do know animals do watch TV sometimes. Sometimes they act like they're human. Um, and you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can um, don't forget the notification bell. That way you can get all the videos. That way you don't miss any of them. And you can leave a message down below. And if you want, you can get in touch with me on Instagram. I do notice a couple new people. One person I actually met here in real time here in my area. You know, so it is amazing that he somehow found me on Instagram. I don't know how he did, but he did. So I do have a couple of new people on my Instagram. So if you do want to join me, like on Instagram, and that is 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook at Kathy with a K Digman Starlight. So anyway, the reason I put this shirt on is I wanted these to be yellow stars, but they didn't have online yellow stars. I really didn't want the red, but I bought these anyway. Where did Starlight, or where did Kathy Digman get the name Starlight? And what is up with the 1995? So anyway, that is what this video is for. So that I should have had this video was either love, but I did put the universe first. I put the universe before myself, because if it wasn't for the universe, I wouldn't be here doing this right now. That's a fact. Besides I have a special friend out there that really has helped me to get to where I am today. So I thank the universe and my friend, and I cannot forget my angels. And you're wondering, uh-oh, this chick's out there. Yeah, you're right, I am out there. The archangels, and they do exist, and just some people believe in them and some people don't. Some people read their Bibles and some people haven't. It's a lot to do with that. There's some believers and there's some non-believers. So anyway, for those that understand about archangels, the universe, God, it's the same thing. Some people call it the higher power. There's all kinds of names in the Bible. I don't even remember how many names. Like and if you believe in a devil, he's got his own names too. So anyway, is where did I get the name Starlight? That goes all the way back to 1995. So that's why I do have Starlight, or 1995 Starlight for my Instagram. And so 95 is like my number, the greatest things happened to me in 1995. That's when some of you believe in this and some of you don't, where I didn't know any better at the time, where that's when I accepted Jesus in my heart to be my Lord and Savior, to help me, and that's God, so I did. I went, that's when I got saved. That's when I decided to ask Jesus in my heart. And he's been there the whole time, so I do. I love Jesus and God, and that's the God I serve is, that God right there, the I Ams, so I do have a funny video that I did put out. At least it's funny to me. It's a hiking video about the I Am. I don't know, I just went into it, but I will be putting that one out. I kind of am laughing so hard inside because I can't believe the stuff I said and how long I said it. Sometimes I forget things in the Bible, and then sometimes it pops out of me. I don't even know where it is, where it comes from. But that's a funny video. I will be putting that out soon. I'm trying to think what hike and place that was. I think it was Huck's Preserves hike and place, but I do have to find that video, and it's a long video though of a hike and trail. And anyway, in 1995, around that time, that year, besides getting saved at that time, so I dedicated my life to Jesus, accepted him. I asked God to forgive all of my sins, and that year. And that was my favorite year, in 25, I always told my family that I'm never going to age, that I'm going to be 25 my whole life, because that was my, my favorite time in my life when I turned 25. A lot of crazy stuff happened to me in that year. It just was a part of a waking up, really. That's when the UFOs and aliens, I had lots of, they really are amazing, and the universe is amazing, and my angels, and my special friend, and we are the universe, all of us, we are all one, and I didn't know that a long time ago. So anyway, in 1995, my one brother, he did study a lot of stuff. He didn't have a computer at the time, but I think he either went to the library or at his friend's house to use their computer, and he loves to read. And so he read a lot of books trying to figure this out and that out. So he did learn a lot, and he told me a lot of stuff. So I got a lot of information from him. So I kind of thought he was more like a soulmate, because soulmate, they say, I always thought a soulmate was the best kind of relationship you can have with a guy or girl. Like, I would not want a girl, but I would, I definitely am not that type of girl. And if you are, hey, that's your thing. That's your, I'm not going to judge you on that. It's just, it's not for me. I will love you. I'll give you a hug and everything. It just is, I love, I'm a man, I'm into men. So anyway, around that time in 95, my brother was studying a lot of things, and he knew my life before. He knew the kind of stuff I went through, my childhood and stuff like that. And so he came across the name called a star seeds. And I never heard of a star seed. And in that time, I didn't have a computer, but years later, I finally got my first computer and had the internet. So I decided, hey, I'm gonna, like, because he told me that I was a star seed, like I'm a star seed, and so I do have something on my computer that actually has a checklist of all the things that how you can find out, like if you are a star seed, or like I even did that before, I think because I had aliens, thinking that I was definitely not human, like I always never fit in at home or in school or on earth at all my whole entire life. And I have to say, still now, I still don't seem to fit in anywhere, So anyway, so 95, that's where the 95 comes from, is that part. So, and then that's when I found out I was a star seed. And then, later on, I found out that I was a light worker. And I didn't know. I came across that by accident somehow, another online somewhere. And, like that was connected to the star seeds and stuff like that. And so I was like, huh. And then I was learning how, like, kind of weird stuff that I was learning about we are stardust. So this is really where the name Starlight comes from, is when I realized that we are all made out of stardust, that we're part of the universe, that I'm like, huh, star. Well, what is a star? Light. And so that's where starlight comes from, and I thought I was the first one. It's kind of funny. I did not know. I did not know at all. So throughout years, being on the internet, getting to learn how to use a computer, so I gave myself that name a long time ago, Starlight, where I had my own cleaning business, and it was called Starlight, and now I have a YouTube channel called Starlight, and I really want to desire to have a dance studio of my own, and I already have it imagined in my mind, what I want it to look like. And it's kind of funny, is I want my own, it's been a dream my whole life, because I always wanted to be a Hollywood star. It's kind of funny, all these stars. Um, but I never wanted to be a Hollywood star the way they get treated, like I've seen horrible, wicked stuff with some of the Hollywood stars, of what they go through to be who they are, and make the kind of money that they get, where they signed these contracts, and they had to do some really horrible stuff out there, to be able to be who they are. And some of them have been in and out of hospitals, and they've gotten judged so hard, like on the stuff that they've gone through. And I seen, like, when I was younger, I was stupid, but when I was like 15, I really could dance and sing really good, and I still can today, even better now. And so I did. I wanted to be a Hollywood star. My mom wanted me to be a country singer, and that's where my middle name comes in. It's a country singer's, um, I don't know if it's her last name, or, like, I don't even know if it's her real name, but anyway, it's part of her name as a country singer, which that's a secret. I'm holding that. So, anyway, yeah, so my parents really wanted me to be a singer, a country singer, because I did sing a lot when I was a kid, and they did want to get me a guitar, and like I said, and I didn't want to be a Hollywood star. I did, but I didn't, like, because I seen what they were doing to Michael Jackson, and how they were, like, if they don't do exactly what they are told to do and how to do it, and when they sign that contract, then they can make their life a living hell. Really, they can put them on the news and magazines. Like, I seen stuff that was going on with Michael Jackson. I didn't want to freaking. I heard people running his face in the ground. He's the one of the, to me, the best pop singer, like out there. He is awesome, and even though people say he's dead, to me he's still alive. Um, I listen to his videos and watch his videos so much on YouTube. So I'm a big Michael Jackson fan, and I fell in love with him. He actually helped me in my younger days really to survive, really, because his music kept me alive and going. Actually, there's three singers that was really the ones that really I really got really on fire with them. Is it's kind of funny, the ones is Michael Jackson, Prince, and Madonna. Those were my three favorites when I was 15. So yeah. I seen magazines when I would go to the store and how they would pick on Hollywood stars, and I'm like, I don't want to get treated like that. People trashing me and making up stories, and people got picked on because of their bodies, and they couldn't even go to a beach, without somebody taking pictures and laughing at their body and displaying it, and then putting them in magazines and saying who's got the ugliest Hollywood bodies. That is so bad. And if you're into watching the Hollywood stars and all that, don't believe, don't really believe any of that crap. Really. I don't watch it. When I was younger, I used to, when I was going to church, we were, I was being taught certain things about magazines and stuff. We called them trash magazines. And so I would go in the store and flip the magazines all over. I didn't want nobody to see them. I was just like, if I could have took them and burned them up somewhere, I would have done it. So I didn't want to, it was a bunch of drama, and gossiping and stuff like that about these Hollywood stars that have gone through hell and, to be the stars that they are. So I desire to have a dance studio, where I thought I could have a place where I can practice dancing myself and make videos, or even singing and stuff, or even rent it out to other people that wanted to use it. That way I could make money, and I would give them an opportunity that they could use it, to do stuff like that. So that is where Starlight comes from, is because I realize that I am made of the universe. I'm made out of stardust, and a lot of the doctors know this stuff, but they're not going to come out and tell you about it, So we have power in us, we are made of the Creator, and we do have power. I knew that. I even sung songs at church, which was called Power in the Blood. That's a very powerful song. I loved that song, and when we sang, we freaking, there ain't no kidding around. We sung. We did. In that church, you were gonna sing. We sung as hard and loud as we possibly could get our lungs to work. So I could sing, and I love certain races out there, and I know there's not, we're all one. But mine, they got such beautiful voices, I've been practicing doing that myself lately, is, to sing. I love to sing and dance, and do some acting, I am my little star. So even though this is not a yellow star, this is a red star. I did look up this meaning of what does a red star mean. So it is interesting. So this is a short video. Is light workers. There's a lot of light workers out there, and if you don't know what a light worker is, you can look that up online. It makes really plain sense to me of my background, my life, and what I am doing now. It all fits. So that I am a light worker, and we all have this gift. I'm not it might not be your time, right now. Everybody's here, at different, I don't know how to word it. We all have different backgrounds and stuff like that, where, some people are not tapped into what is going on. They're not quite awake yet to understand what, because of the matrix and stuff like that. So that's why, I've had a few I don't know how many spiritual awakenings now that helped me to wake up to understand that we are in the matrix, and I was trying to figure that out for a long time, because of my one brother told me a lot of stuff that I didn't know, you know. And a lot of people, when they actually talk like this, people will call them crazy and, all kinds of names. But really, what I said when I was in the hospital is they're the crazy ones. I'm not crazy. They're the ones that are crazy for believing all this stuff. If you believe everything that the school told you, what your parents told you, because your parents were brainwashed, just like like the school system and the government. If you believe all that stuff, like on the news, everything that, do you believe everything the government tells you, all that stuff? Do you even know who's controlling the government? The president and all that stuff. Do you think the president can do whatever he wants? Absolutely not. So that's why I don't even keep up with the politics. How like I don't trust it. I don't vote because I believe it's all set up. I believe they're gonna have whoever they want, no matter if we vote or not. I used to vote a long time ago about different things, about certain rights and stuff like that. So I don't vote because I don't trust the system. And they've had that, like they had this going on for a long time with people cheating on the votes and stuff like that. It's easy. It's not no big deal on that to figure that one out. So I do love you, and but here star seeds and star light workers are supposed to help people out like you, that to help you to become your greatest version, really, to help you to realize that you do have power in you, but you might be aware of it and you might not be aware of it. But we're made out of God. God made us. Some people believe in it, some people don't. So we do have the I wanted to always be like Jesus. I was like, I fell in love with Jesus. And it's so funny, the church that I did go to, I was like, hey, I want to be like Jesus. I wanted to heal people, cast out evil spirits, out demons out of people, and, all kinds of stuff. And the church didn't want me to be like Jesus. It's like, that's weird. The whole time I was studying my Bible, learning about stuff, learning about the verses and stuff, learning about this and that. I'm like, and then I go to another church, and then they, all these churches were laughing and, calling each other's names and talking behind their back, trying to steal kids from them, bring their kids from another church to another church. And it is something, all the stuff that goes on with churches. So, they do have a place, because some people do, like me. I did go there, and it did. It helped me to be a better mom. It helped me be a better person. It taught me, but I learned some ugly stuff going on in church too, so it's not all, a lot of people think just like the way I thought when I started going. I thought, oh, when I started going to church, I thought, oh, this is where all the perfect people go. Not. Absolutely not. There's no such thing. If you're looking for somebody to be perfect, you're not ever going to find it here. It isn't here. We all have flaws, like I know I do, so I'm here because, I signed up for this to be here I wasn't even aware of that until I was able to wake up, because they swiped your memory where you don't remember anything, so then you like gotta start all over again and go through whatever you went through in life, figure out why did you go through whatever you went through, and then you find out, ooh, is that really why I was here? Why, I went through all that for what? Oh, really? Is that something? And once you realize, like why, what happened to you or whatever happened to you, and then you find out the Matrix stuff that, like this is a joke really. All this is, you're like in a virtual reality game, locked in there, so anyway, I love all of you. So that is where the name Starlight comes from. And also, I did want to throw this in here. Check out on YouTube how many Starlight channels there are, and how many songs. This is what I typed up, is how Starlight songs. It's all I looked for on YouTube. I was like, wow, there's a lot of beautiful songs with my name in it. So when I used to think I came up with that, that name has been around for a long time. I don't even know where it came from, really. I gotta still research that out. Like Starlight. I have that in my on my video with a light, Starlight. It's a beautiful picture that happened by accident with my camera. It was something I took. I take full credit of that picture of me just hanging on a perfect round flame of light. I've had some funny stuff that I've been able to do with cameras. I like playing around with my cameras and videos. So anyway, and the other thing you ought to check out is like I used Starlight for different websites before, and how you have a username. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put Starlight as my username. And taken. All right, I'll use Starlight 95. And no, it's like, come on, Starlight. I mean, like, how many Starlights? So there's a lot of singers with a Starlight name in there, and I was amazed. Like I have a whole list of them. I was actually checking them all out, listening to them. So anyway, now I can let you go. But that's where I got my Starlight name. It's that light that's inside of us. Really, is that light. Like they say, like it just like, well, it's hard to explain. Starlight, light. Star. But anyway, I do love all of you. And there's some movies out there too that I watched. It was really cool, and it just had that little star, and I wish I could remember that name. But yeah, on Netflix it was. I found one. Woohoo! That was an awesome movie. I was like, huh. So anyway, I do love all of you. So this is one of my shorter videos. Yay! I did it. I am getting hungry. It's really later than it should be for me to eat my food, so I shouldn't eat that much. Nah. So anyway, this is Starlight. You can like this video, you can share it, with anybody you want, and you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can leave a message down below. Don't forget the notification bell, and you can get in touch with me on Instagram at 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook at Kathy with a K Digman Starlight. So those are 3 ways you can get in touch with me, and thank you for those that have. Like there's a couple men that just got on my Instagram. So I want to get to know these guys. One I actually met here, right out here, not very far. So I did meet him. And so anyway, I do love all of you. This is Starlight. Love and light. Peace.